Whoa!
Oh, I hit the wrong. It asked me whether or not I wanted to share my party audio, and I'm glad you set it up so that you can't be heard on your end because I hit yes by accident.
We going? Help me! Help! How's it gone?
Well, I started streaming, so
Come out.
you know if you're bored, you can always watch that. I know. I'm teasing you.
God, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare. Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh,
Hmm.
you'd like a reward, I suppose.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there. Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Half eagle, half tomcat, just like on the Lord's Crest, except that the sun was carrying me dead cow instead of a scepter. Grifton. Okay.
Go, go. So, a griffin this close to the
Oh,
village.
come on.
Strange.
My thoughts exactly. From the forest to the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn it.
My gran told me about a Swiss lad went missing one day, so folk gathered.
Whoa!
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now. My arse it is.
Witches.
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries. I'd have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the alderman don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And...
No, Ducky.
Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
I know all this stuff, that's why I keep skipping things.
Thanks. For everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
You hear? Black One's been out measuring
Yeah.
the fields.
Let them measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel.
I like it. It takes a little while, you know, if you don't know a lot about the game and the storyline and stuff, it takes a little while for it to pick up. it will actually seem really boring for like the first couple of hours. But after a while, you'll hold on, I gotta. Okay. I want to take that back out. I don't really use potions much. No. They have this thing in the way that the game works, where as you take potions, your toxicity level goes up. If you see at the bottom right-hand corner, it says toxicity, and if it gets to 100, you have to detox with a certain potion or something like that. And so I don't really use potions. You can build your character to where it's not a big issue, because like you get points as you level up, and you can put you know so if you go to the alchemy, there's certain things like heightened tolerances, you know stuff like that, where you can make it so that you can take potions without having as much of a drawback coming too soon anyway. But I haven't really, since I don't play the game on super hard difficulty or anything, I haven't run into an occasion where I've needed to use them. But I have, on the PC, built up the character quite a bit, and ended up finding things in the general area here that were much more valuable for me to use. Like where is it? There's this one. Where is it? There's this one. I'm looking for it. I know it's in here. There's one for strong back where you get increased carry weight, and then there should be another one here. Maybe it's in the red. I'm not sure. But if you have it, and you eat food. Oh, here it is. It's called Gourmet. Eating food regenerates vitality for 20 minutes. So if you eat one thing of food, it'll continuously regenerate your health over a 20-minute period. And that's like really awesome, because it makes it so that you don't go through your healing items as fast and stuff like that.
Give it to their own.
Game menu, Gwent deck panel. Oh, here we go. Gwent players use their own customized decks. Use this panel to manage your decks. You can build one deck for each of the 4 factions: Nilfgaard, Northern Realms, Monsters, and I cannot pronounce that. Skulltundle? I don't know. Nilfgaard wins any round that ends in a draw. Northern Realms grants an extra card after every victorious round. The one I can't pronounce says decides who takes the first turn. Monsters keeps a random unit card on the battlefield after each round. Which would actually be beneficial. I suck at Gwent, by the way. Choose highlighted leader card. Okay, and then this is the collection and cards in my deck. And I'm only allowed 22 cards per deck. Well, unit cards per deck. I wanna... Why can't I... Oh, change leader, there we go. Want that one. Wrong. Over this way, there we go. I wonder if they'll let me do that. Yeah, it did. Ah, cool. Alright. Gwent is a strategy card game. It's
And we seek some peace.
you only get
Out of my face, freak.
like I think it's like 15 cards for 3 rounds.
Just want to talk.
You deaf, Stray. No one here will talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
Running low on patience.
What?
Once it's gone, your head's a roll.
Oh, you only get like I think it's like 15 or 16 cards, and they have to last 3
You know
rounds.
nothing, sir. Let this be.
Or 2 rounds or something like that. And so you have to strategize.
Once
Uh.
there are 4 factions.
4 what?
Factions, teams, suits.
And I'm not very good at it yet. I've tried playing about 3 or 4 rounds of the card game, and I'll win 1 round, and then I'll lose like the 2nd or 3rd round or whatever, and then I end up losing the whole thing. And it's a good way to make money. You can also get special cards from certain people.
Not like everyone, and not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter O'Deem, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Guessed it. It's love.
I don't know. That's another thing. Like I said, I don't know much of the
Before you
story.
appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
I'll get around to getting the books. It's just that I have to find out what the names are, and then I have to find English versions of them.
She rode in there. Dark of night.
It's called the Witcher series, but I know that the books have, of course, just like the Harry Potter series, different titles.
Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
Lay down. I just had to shift.
Omniscient. Ask at the
You know I have to shift back and forth, dog.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble, and you'll be nearby to help.
Excuse me. Okay. Cats do not like witchers. I don't know if you've noticed that I know you watch and you can't hear, you know, but yeah, the cat in the cat in here keeps hissing and yowling. Look. It doesn't. Cats do not like witchers. Yeah, I forgot about this part.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Wouldn't want to stay long anyway.
Maybe not. And maybe you'll just stay forever.
6 feet under.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. Like I said, people don't like witchers.
My gran told me about Smithfield. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him asking.
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods.
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half-free.
Let me have a look at your stock.
I'm gonna have to save up money for the saddlebags and stuff.
Take care.
Sometimes I can find stuff too, so. Okay, let's see. So this is just the starting map. Where you see it start to get foggy over here, that's the end of the map. So like it's not a huge map, but it's pretty big. And then this is just, like I said, the beginning map. After this area, you get 3 different areas you can go to that have their own maps, and they're all pretty big. It takes me, oh god, a couple hours usually to get through the beginning area, because I like, you know me, I like doing all the stuff. The horse will automatically follow the road as long as I'm holding the X button. Sometimes you have to fight it to make sure it follows the right pathway, because you know roads fork and all that stuff. It's a very pretty game though. Ducky just got down because I keep moving.
Medallion's humming.
You okay? Hold on, I gotta take him outside and I gotta move the Pepsi box off of his chair. Hold on. I'm, back on the mic. Getting in my chair. Took the dog out and everything, and then I got him his cookie, and got, Gibbs a cookie too. Offered it to him. He sniffed at it, looked at me like I was crazy, so I tossed it down on the floor for him. He stood there looking at me like, and? And then Mom's all like, go on, go play video games with him, go on. Trying to get him to, come out with me. You can come up here. I'm not gonna pet you, but you can come up here. Come on. Come on. Come. Thank you. Before I was about to lose my cool with him again, because he's like standing there, like looking at me like I'm crazy. Lay down. There's nothing to eat out here. I'm not even hungry right now. I said that word, and he's looking at me like I am. Lay down. I had to get down. Get off the thank you. What was that? I heard a thump and then Ducky running. Oh, okay. I thought maybe he fell or something again. I thought maybe he fell or something again. Okay. Yeah, he was getting onto the second board in the hallway, and it's warped, so it thumped when he did that.
Military camp. No local.
He went to jump up on my mom's chair, and there was a empty Diet Pepsi box up there.
I look like a local to you.
And it startled him, and he kind of semi-fell off the chair.
I make trouble go away.
Not on his back or anything, but just kind of like, you know. He landed on his feet. And then I took him out. And then I heard a thump, and I'm like, I thought he fell again.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower. Go. What do you want?
Es dice Ferina. Nord est Uzheiden en Meres. Es ist Rugmeisch. Es ist Hugenot.
We must requisition a share of your harvest.
Aye, Your Excellency.
I know there is little left in your granaries. But soldiers are men too, and so they must eat, correct?
Aye, Your Excellency.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, Temerians that is, took from us earlier.
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Sometimes what you can choose from and what he actually says is funny, because like some of the stuff that you can choose can seem kind of like a smartass, but he doesn't actually phrase it the way the way they do in the choices.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it, and then I shall see what I can do.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Oh. Geralt said that he needs a specific herb called buckthorn, and the guy that you're talking to, he's the military leader for the area. He's like, buckthorn, I don't know this word because I'm still learning the common tongue. And Geralt's like, but I bet you learned the basic like hands up and kill them. He's like, no, first I learned idioms like don't play with fire.
About this griffin. It's sex.
The guy likes to pretend that he's a nice guy, but he's the leader, but he's a prick.
I need to go where your men died.
He was a farmer, apparently, at some point, and before he was in the military. And when you first walk into this tower, he's talking to a farmer, asking how much the village can give to the army. And the guy's like 40 bushels, because the army that used to, control the leader that used to control the area are already taken from them. And he's like, give me 30 and do it soon, and then later on, if I'm still streaming at that point, Geralt comes back, and the bushels that the guy delivers are half rotten, but he didn't know, because they'd just been sitting in a barn, right? And the guy says, I put my hand out to you, and you spit in it, and then decides to give the guy, I think it's 15 lashes or something like that. And I'm like, and you think that you just think, you're like, dude, you just took over this area. The people are decimated, and they're trying to, keep you from killing them. So why would they intentionally give you rotten grain? That kind of thing. And but what's really sad is that the black ones is what they're called, what the Nilfgaards are called. And Nilfgaards are, believe it or not, Ciri's dad's kingdom. And he started a war for no reason. Well, it's not no reason technically, but it wasn't instigated. Like the people he's fighting against, didn't start it. They didn't do anything to cause an offense. They didn't do anything that would make sense of why he starts to just attack. He just started attacking, at least so far. Like I said, I haven't really gotten that far in the game. I know I can summon Roach. Fuck off. Hello, Kazara. Blah, blah, blah. Don't understand what you just read, no wonder. It's in Nilfgaardian, and soon half the world will be speaking this mysterious tongue. So you'd best start learning it now, and yours truly can help you with that for a very modest fee. Volunteers wanted. By order of Captain Peter Saar Gwynleve, let it here be known that enlistment in the Imperial Army is now open. Recruits will be provided with room, board, and regular pay. Yet the greatest payment of all is the honor of serving Emir Var Imris. And I can't pronounce the rest of that. It's in Nilfgaardian. Once enlisted, recruits will be trained under the tutelage of the Empire's greatest strategists. Recruits' families will be assured sufficient sustenance for the entire time of their service. In the case of their death on the field of glory, they will receive a lifelong pension. I'm inviting Ian to the party because he just said hello or hi or whatever, but he's not on my list of online. Well, he needs to go online because I can't invite him into the party with easily. I'm inviting him anyway. Hold on, it's just gonna take like 3 or 4 steps. There you go. Alright. The new order. This Thursday, all peasants living nearby are invited to come listen to Captain Peter Saar Gwynleve speak on the subject of laws soon to be introduced in these lands by writ of our most glorious sovereign. Blah 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 blah. Attendance is not obligatory, but every resident of White Orchard should partake of this opportunity to learn what rights they will enjoy and duties they will have under the new order. Good folk, you no longer live in a barbarous land where every man does as he sees fit. You are now part of the great empire of Nilfgaard. Nilfgaardian law now protects you, yet also ascribes you new obligations. Imperial forces have brought you the torch of enlightenment. Grab hold of it, and your dark age will soon give way to a bright new era. Hello, Ian.
Hello.
Okay, go lay down. I'll keep streaming for a while.
Okay. Okay.
Night.
Night.
It's not just that I'm starting a new game, it's only like 8:30 at night here. So
yeah.
I'm playing The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. The complete edition is on sale for like $15 on the PSN. It's like 70% off right now. So
okay.
I got it and downloaded it over for the last few hours, and now I'm playing it. I was playing it on PC, and I got pretty not super far, but I got out of the starter area and partially into the next area that you go to. And then I realized that my computer can't handle it because the graphics card's getting too hot.
I own the base game, so I own the base game.
Yeah. You might want to look and see if they're discounting like the season pass or something if you like it.
I don't actually.
Oh, okay. It took a few hours. It took me getting out of the starter area and partway through the next area before I started really getting into the story and everything. So
Huh. Yeah, I couldn't get into it. I tried.
Yeah. And this is the first Witcher game I've ever played, so
Apparently the show on Netflix is doing pretty well too, so
yeah, I haven't read that. Not read it. I haven't watched it. Because I don't have Netflix anymore.
I haven't watched it, so I don't know. Apparently it's doing well according to a few people I talked to. So.
Well, I want to read the books because all of this stuff's based on a series of novels from Poland.
Yeah.
And so I want to read the novels, and then if they ever release the Netflix series on DVD or whatever, maybe I might, if I like the books enough, I might grab it. But we had to cancel our Netflix subscription, not because we couldn't afford it, because we could, but like, Mom wasn't really using it.
Yeah.
And neither was I, and so we just canceled it.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, she's got CBS All Access.
What happened here?
And then a bunch of like movies and TV shows on DVD. Like she's got the entire Monk TV series. She's got the entire House MD. She's got the entire JAG series, which is like a naval law show. And then she's got The Man from U.N.C.L.E. She's got the entire series for that. And then CBS All Access gives her access to the entirety of NCIS, New Orleans, LA, the original.
Yeah.
Plus Big Brother, which she watches every time it's on.
Ah.
Yeah.
Just give me supplies and orders. The humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass.
What?
And now this.
One of the guys I follow on YouTube, Shadiversity.
I can find your arsonist.
He has a video saying the forest is broken.
I've not much left.
It is broken.
If you bring me that horse.
Yeah, I kind of figured that too. Just, I'm surprised he actually is doing that. But he's done a lot of stuff like that before too, I guess. So.
It's the forest, just like Subnautica, just like No Man's Sky, just like a lot of other titles that started out really broken.
Yeah.
They're the first title for that studio.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be broken. I have the forest. I like the game. I don't like the game in the conventional sense. Like, I don't play it in the normal settings. I play it in what they call peaceful mode, which means that there's no cannibals, no mutants.
Oh no, not that. The forest, like from Star Wars.
The forest. You said it sounded like forest.
Sorry. Yeah, but the forest from Star Wars. Yeah, he's saying it's broken, which with Disney now owning the property,
well,
it
with
is,
with the way that they rewrote how it works.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just Disney that caused that problem. George Lucas rewrote how it worked in the prequels.
Yeah.
To explain how Anakin was born from a virgin or some shit like that.
Yeah, that was kind of creepy. I guess I didn't really notice it too much until episode 7, and then I was like, yeah, this is just gone. There's no saving grace.
Shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist
okay, so like,
tossed it on the roof.
There was a prophecy or whatever that the Force gave to the Jedi or whatever, about how somebody would be born to balance the Force. And what's funny is that this prophecy was known way back in the original trilogy. And and Luke was supposed to be the balancing force, right?
Okay.
But they decided to like make it a thing. It's okay, Mid. They started to make it this thing where like Anakin was balancing the Force by becoming super evil because there was too much good Force wielders. And I'm like, that's bullshit. Do you know why that's bullshit?
No.
Because in the lore for Star Wars, from the very beginning of the series, okay, the Sith, there's usually only 2 at a time, period, because they cannot trust each other. The only time that the dark side, the Sith, become more than that is usually because they have like the disposable army. All right, that's it. Okay, and even Knights of the Old Republic. Okay, even though the Sith Lord Revan in that became like this uber thing and had a thing. Even when the Emperor had the clones, they were clones.
Drowners.
The Empire was started by clones, and the clones couldn't think for themselves. So there was no threat.
Tracks lead back to the
it was like, but it's only master and apprentice, master and apprentice, master and apprentice. The so-called Jedi Order, the good so-called good guys.
Surface wound.
Yeah.
Most of them were neutral. Not good, not evil, just there.
Yeah.
So that doesn't make any sense of how they're supposed to balance balance what Force? It was already balanced when most of the Jedi Order was neutral. I get really irritated. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but like at the same time, the person who created the universe has no respect and keeps rewriting and redoing things for money, and then when his fans decided to keep him honest, he decided to just sell it to Disney, so he wouldn't have to like answer to his fans anymore.
What the fuck do you care?
After he screwed the whole thing.
Arsonist, a charmer too.
Because there was a book series, a bunch of different book series set in the Star Wars universe that was supposed to all be canon, that he approved of from different authors over the last decades. Okay, 20 years.
Yeah, which are now legends.
No, they're completely and totally non-canon now. Before George Lucas sold the franchise to Disney, he made an announcement to the fans that all of these books that all these people bought and were reading and learning the lore of the world and stuff through is now no longer accurate. That's why the new series of movies from Disney doesn't have Han and Leia married, doesn't have their twins, doesn't have Luke falling to the dark side and then marrying the assassin that came after him, doesn't have him starting the Jedi school, which he was supposed to do after the last movie. None of that is because all of that was in the books and was supposed to be what was supposed to happen, but George didn't want to do that, and Disney didn't want to do it either, and so they just said, no, it's no longer accurate.
Magpies
because that's just...
I don't follow it anymore, so...
Yeah, I stopped, and they keep taking shortcuts and shit. Like, instead of... Because with Luke, they took shortcuts, but they also showed sequences of him actually learning how to do the Force. I mean, for Christ's sake, most of the... I think Return of the Jedi was him with Yoda, right? Was it Return of the
Empire Strikes Back.
No. Maybe.
Yeah, it was that one because Return of the Jedi was mostly Ewoks and that sort of
Right.
crap.
It was the end, you know, because I remember all the Frozen Hoth stuff from the beginning of the second one. It's yeah, that, but yeah, he spends most of a movie with Yoda learning how to do the Force. You know, doing all the Padawan training and the night training and all that stuff. And they actually show him actually doing the training with Rey, the new you know, girl for Jedi person. She barely has any sort of training. And then they say things like, oh, the Force is teaching her what she needs to know as it doesn't work like that. The Force is not intelligent. It's like magic. Okay? Like, seriously. Yeah. As much as they hate, you know, most Star Wars fans hate comparing it this way, it's like magic. Okay? The Force is there. Force wielders are sensitive to it and can harness it and use it, but they need to be taught how. Otherwise it just goes weird.
Yeah.
And they can only use certain base things, like Leia. Leia was Force sensitive enough to be able to use the Force on a very base level, okay? She never learned how because she wasn't interested in it. At least that's the way it used to be, before they decided to rewrite the whole series. But she could have at least learned how to use the basic Force push and lightsabers type stuff, and that was it, right? She wasn't going to be like Yoda or Luke. She wasn't that powerful. But because she decided never to train in it, all she was sensitive like Han. So she'd get, like, gut feelings about things. Force warning, basically. And fucking... Yeah. Yeah, I stopped watching the movies about the second prequel. I watched the first one with the pod racing and stuff. I that was pretty cool. But I had problems with some of the stuff that they'd rewritten for it, like the fact that the Force got Anakin's mom pregnant. The fuck?
Yeah.
You know?
That's kind of ridiculous.
They could have... I don't know why they did it that way, because since she was a slave, and since the guy that owned her, the little Watto, I can't think it was his name, was in his right to breed her, okay? That's how slaves work. So if he wanted a slave in the future and she was getting up there in years, he could have decided to breed her, and then Anakin turned out to be a super powerful Jedi because of, fate. You know? They didn't need to do a Virgin Mary.
No.
And then of course being able to find out how powerful somebody's going to be because of a blood test, that's just pure bullshit. If they could do that, then they would have known how to track Jedi and Jedi lines and stuff, and the Empire could have completely eradicated all Force wielders, period.
Yeah, they could have.
Because all they would have to do is, when they took over, is make genetic testing and blood testing mandatory. So fucking stupid. Sorry. I'm just, ugh.
No problem. I'm not gonna do this again.
What?
I have to kill 5 people stealthily and not get caught.
What's going on?
In what?
Here you go.
Shadow of War.
One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap. You.
I'm at total of 0 people killed stealthily, because every time these people see me.
I've had enough.
Well, right now I'm in Minas Morgul.
Yeah.
I'm surprised the rape isn't on my ass yet, because literally, I think I've bugged him enough.
Help you rebuild once reinforcements come.
I don't have any friends here, but, like, seriously, I've killed most of his army.
A witcher found him.
Oh, I got one. Okay.
Destroying it was
But, like,
sabotage.
seriously, most of his army has been pissed off.
Yeah.
Just a tree.
I'm kind of surprised he's not, like, going, hey, what's going on out here?
Harsh as punishment goes.
But deserved. You know,
Okay, you have to stop knocking people down and not slitting their throats. Come on.
now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil still holds, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
And I'm gonna have 0 in a second. On a bet. Because I have a time limit to do it.
Yeah.
I'm just not a stealthy player, that's the only problem with this.
The whole game is about stealth, really, dude.
Actually, not as much in this one. The first one was more stealth-based than this.
That's true.
This one, there's some stealth elements, but most of it is... they don't care. Just run around and do what you have to. I've got all the other fortresses except for 2, Minas Morgul and the Black Gate. But the Black Gate, I think we pretty much took over in the first one anyway, so... Because that was pretty much the whole first game, was the Black Gate.
I didn't get very far, and then I just decided to get rid of the game, so that'll probably be tomorrow. I decided not to go anywhere today because it's Sunday and I just wanted to take it easy. So I put my phone on Do Not Disturb and I've just been chilling all day.
Well, that's what I read.
Tis haunted. Has been for a good
So I've got tomorrow I've got an appointment
Why'd you put out the news just now?
to appeal my disability.
we draw our water from the river.
And because they're trying to take my disability away, so I'm appealing to try to keep it.
Drank half a pitcher.
Yeah.
Can't keep nothing down.
I remember hearing about that.
Yeah. So I will. That's where I'm going tomorrow. Is to go and fill out. Have them. I made the appointment, and then I'm going over there, and they're gonna help me fill out the paperwork because government paperwork frustrates me and confuses me sometimes. So it's easier just to have somebody there to explain what they mean.
It's awful
it's why I do all of my
What does it look like?
my stuff for my food stamps and my Medi-Cal over the phone.
But fresh from the grave.
Is so that they can ask me what they actually want, and I can make sure that I answer their questions in the way that they need me to.
Like it's suffering.
And then,
Some wraith.
and then I just give them whatever documents they need.
If you don't take care of it, that is.
So tomorrow I've got that appointment, and then
Fine.
I'll go to GameStop and turn those 2 games, the Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, in for credit. I got a $5 off coupon from GameStop that I can print out and use as well, so I can add that to my store credit and turn it into another game.
Cool.
Hopefully, maybe. And then
Well, you know Minas Morgul from the movies.
Move it.
It's also in the books because it's the Witch King's little area, like his city.
I've only watched the movies once. And I haven't read any of the Lord of the Rings books. The books never really pulled me in. And truthfully, the only reason I watched the movies is because I had a friend who insisted I watch all of them, and he actually took me to the theater for a couple of them. And for the most part, I actually found them boring. So, I mean,
To be honest, they didn't even do the books justice because they left so much out.
yeah, but I considered it kind of boring.
Yeah.
The infamous well. The Moonwraith. Wonder what it's doing here.
Well, Minas Morgul is basically, was a city of Gondor. And then the Witch King kind of took it over and then made it his own little home.
Okay.
His army comes out of it and everything in the movie, even the books. It was known as the Army of the Dead, basically, when he did it, too. Which was kind of not correct, because they were all orcs and humans and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't see you.
Tied the Moonwraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
What are you... Are you telling me to die? There he is. Really? Now you smell something? You've only been on fire for like, what, the last minute and a bit?
You okay? Oh, okay. Trying not to get the attention of the Moonwraith because I have to do a certain thing to neutralize the Moonwraith before I can defeat them.
Hmm.
It's a type of what do they call it? Spectre.
Yeah, I've seen the movies.
What for the
Oh.
the
For
Witcher?
the game. All the cutscenes in that I've seen.
Oh, okay. Like, there's no movie for that. I'm like, there's no Witcher movie. It's a TV show. There's cutscenes, yeah, but there's no movie. I'm like, what the fuck? And then you explain. So.
Yeah. Well, they call it the movie. It's all the cutscenes and the endings and stuff on YouTube, I guess you can call it. Because, yeah, everything's been shown. Like, I've seen everything. I know what I missed.
I intentionally try not to spoil that kind of thing for me. So.
Yeah. That's actually the reason I got into this game. It's because I spoiled it for myself. Because the guy I was watching is really funny, and it's like, okay, I actually like what he's telling me so far.
Yeah, I got into Subnautica because of Z1 Gaming. He decided to do a brand new series because he did one a long time ago before the game fully released.
Someone dragged her out.
When it was in early access. And I found the game very frustrating in the beginning because they don't, other than a couple of things, they don't really teach you anything. There's no tutorials, there's no actual quests, and so you don't know what it is you're supposed to be doing to help yourself out. And so because I borrowed it from the library before I did anything else.
She's not attacking. Moonwraith won't strike too far from the well.
Ah!
Okay, that was just perfect timing. You screamed and the guy in the game screamed.
Well, I got too close to the well and the Moonwraith decided to attack me.
He screamed because I set him on fire.
She's not supposed to go too far from the well, and yet she's following me like hardcore away from the well. Hold on. Oh, come
You're not
on.
supposed to do that. Be nice. Well, I know you're not supposed to be nice to me because you're supposed to try to kill me, but be nice. Come on. Kitty! You play with the kitty, I'm gonna go away. I wanna see what the kitty does to you. Screw it, I'll kill you.
She fled, but she'll be back tomorrow. Something's keeping her here. Noonwraith won't stray too far from the well.
Oh, I got her to run.
Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope.
That looked painful.
Woman the journal belonged to. Must be. Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object.
Yeah, that did look painful.
Before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Break my legs.
They actually showed the fall of Minas Morgul in this game. Which is actually funny because they actually did it correctly. It's exactly how Tolkien said it was done. These games don't really follow Tolkien's work, so...
Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing.
How come the city still looks like it's owned by Gondor?
Find the object the
Does all the banners and everything up?
Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off.
All the statues.
Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs.
You
They're
won't.
nicer than I am. They're nicer than I am. They're literally nicer than I am.
Okay.
Well, I destroy everything. Like, there's nothing left of the Orc culture when I'm done. Yet, everything that makes Gondor Gondor, they left the city. That's what I mean, they're nice compared to me.
Lucky not to come up empty-handed.
Hey,
A bracelet.
where you going?
Inscription.
Come here.
Prayer. From
Lay down. Good boy.
Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well.
I'm sorry if I disturbed you. I needed to scratch my foot.
Ship. But I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noonwraith for good. Better do it near the well.
Come on. There's one thing that I changed in this. That's a setting in this game that and it's the Witcher senses that I use. I actually made it so they don't do the fisheye thing, because normally when you use them it does this like fisheye, eagle eye weirdness. And I did not want to deal with that. It makes my eyes go all, weird. Did I just come from... Okay, whatever, I'll go this way.
You're not a kitty. What are you doing over here? You guys aren't supposed to be over here. This is kitty territory.
Well, drink some potions.
Here, bunny, 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 bunny. I got it too. I killed a rabbit with my bare hands. Well, hare. They call it hare. Okay. So.
Same animal, basically.
Yeah, it's the different way of saying rabbit. Or bunny.
Basically.
Okay.
Oh, you're on my team. That's why I'm not going to kill you. Okay.
What am I missing for Spectre Oil?
Oh, yes. Let's fight the Nazgul.
Arini something
Have
or
trouble
other.
pronouncing.
Got it. Rabbit pelt. I can sell it. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna burn the body and fight the Wraith. This is gonna be interesting. It's just like in Supernatural, you gotta burn the body in order to get rid of the ghost. You don't have to salt it though.
What the heck? I'm not prepared for this.
Hey, I think it worked.
Man. Come on.
I'm gonna die here. I'm down.
And she's dead.
She's gone. For good.
Can we fight, or are you just gonna talk the whole time?
Come here, bunny. Come here, Roach.
Whoa.
Discipline. That is what you folk lack.
Ow.
Damn dear.
Slower. Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher.
Whoa, okay.
Hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it at least.
this point, doubt I'll ever marry. You keep the coin for Mandy, her wedding. Raise a toast to my health then.
Thank you, Master Witcher. Them's warm words. You've a good heart. But I can't let you go empty-handed. Take this, at least. For luck.
Okay. Go away. I'm not fighting you. Yet.
Okay. Quests. I need to go through town anyway.
Kings do the fighting.
Bite-eyed Hellraiser.
Check the board, sees anything new.
Emperor snoring. He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself good morning.
Ow!
I'm going to read this to you. Let it hereby be known that by order of His Imperial Majesty's High Command, all able-bodied men of White Orchard must present themselves at the village inn, equipped with a shovel, hoe, or pickaxe of their own provision. The fields near the village are littered with corpses, and given the warm spring we are currently experiencing, the High Command fears the rotting bodies might bring contagion to the village. Let this stand as proof to the residents of White Orchard that their new rulers care for their safety and shall defend them not only from bandits, but also from disease, by introducing measures which have been standard in the civilized world. Any man refusing to comply with this order will be flogged and put in the stocks. Yeah, that's civilized. How about the army that killed these people come back and bury the fucking bodies?
That makes sense, yes.
We have much work to do here. Quite a lot.
Alright, I forgot about that guy.
Leather Nordling.
Greetings.
Let me have a look at your stock.
That's not what I meant to do. Is that Yennefer's note? Nope. Okay. As long as it's not Yennefer's, I'm good.
That does not actually sound like a good nickname. I would not want that nickname.
What?
This ring wraith I'm going after is named Hammerhand.
Hammer what?
Hammerhand. Hand.
Hammer hand.
Yes.
Okay.
Sounds like he does something a little too often.
It sounds like he hits hard.
Take care.
You're a pervert.
Sometimes, yes.
Poor, dark, and putrid.
Oh, come on! Why are you betraying me? I did nothing to you. I actually made you stronger. Slide between your legs. You're a troll, you're big, and you're... You can just roll out of the way, you're big enough. You're killing your own men.
That's good.
Yes, it is good. Not good for him, good for me.
Yeah, well, that was what I meant.
Yeah. Oh! No! Don't call for help. Not allowed to call for help. I can give you a second chance. No, I'm just gonna kill you. And you lost your head. That'll teach you for betraying me. Now I can do what I was gonna do. Okay. Stupid troll.
Come on.
There's these creatures called drowners. They're basically like water goblins.
Huh.
They're big. They're not big, but they're tall, and they got webbed hands and feet and all that stuff.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah. Come on. Piece of shit.
Missed. Oh. Whoa, okay.
What?
I'm fighting a drake, and the drake just burned the ground.
Okay.
I've never actually fought a dragon in this game because the dragons are too big.
I know that once I get to a certain part in the game, I'll have enough supplies and money and all that stuff that I can start having the blacksmiths and stuff make things for me from blueprints and diagrams and whatnot that I find in the world. But I'm not there yet.
Whoa, that's definitely not good.
I need to level up, truthfully, because I want that one that one power from the general where I can eat the food and it'll regenerate for 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It'll make things a lot easier.
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastion's. But guess he's mine now. See, Bastion fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn afeard he was.
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers feeding. Someone told me they're afeard of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen.
I need your help, sorry.
Swords for more than show. Come with me. Keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
Fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
I would have thought. But I want to find his body at least. So the Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the Black Ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
I actually sound, well, like the sounds of the ring rates. I'm glad I become one. But then again, I like evil things anyway, so I guess that kind of makes sense.
It totally makes sense of why you and Jack are friends with him, his obsession with demons and dragons.
Hmm. My obsession is more orcs and stuff like that. But yeah, I get the, I get it.
I was more of the whole, like, evil thing. How you like evil things.
Yeah. There's the ring wraith. Hi, buddy. Can you give me a hug? Or can I give you a hug? One or the other. Whoa! No! I don't like the fact that you have these little things following you around. It's not fun. Or fair.
Black crystal.
But they don't actually do much damage, so... Whoa. Where'd he go? Ow! Yeah, you went behind me.
You're here, good. Bastion... His body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others.
Whoa, nope. Not gonna happen that time.
One by one. Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small...
You like having a hammer, don't you?
...to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them.
You use it a lot. Holy frick! I'm down.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hussar will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
So many corpses. The war's just started.
bastard.
Whoa, no hammer.
Reckon this ain't a good time to chat.
I'm gonna have to start calling this guy, Shao Kahn.
Things I can sell. I'm taking off the bodies.
Oh, I killed him! I killed the Wraith.
Cool.
That him?
No. Doesn't look anything like him.
So that's 2 down.
Can you smell Bastion, boy?
Still nothing.
And that's another thing that I don't think you could do is actually kill a Wraith, because I only remember 1 dying in the books.
Huh.
And that was the Witch Kid.
Neighbour's son.
Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy?
Still nothing.
That him?
No. Neighbour's son.
That was your daughter, dude.
Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy?
Oh, here we go.
So he's off to a good start. He kills his daughter, and then he kills everybody else.
Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Oh, yeah. Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that.
He found him! Hussar's caught his scent! Come on!
Okay, now the nickname makes sense. That actually looked like it hurt.
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts, landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastion! Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosinia found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His leg was twisted.
I see why he betrayed him. Okay.
My men leading a cripple.
I don't agree with it, but I see why.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rosinia. Alone he'll die. And he can't go back to his home. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
Bastion only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Well, I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in. Thank you, Witcher. Your reward. And the gods protect you.
back to the battlefield to loot corpses. What?
Well, I think it's funny. Okay, I'm a little confused now.
They've got lots of stuff that I can sell, and nobody else is doing it.
I don't blame you. But I'm still confused.
Why are you confused?
Well, the troll I killed, the one that betrayed me? He didn't betray me. He wasn't even on the map. I don't know where he came from.
Okay.
I have so many trolls in my army, he kind of... That's why I didn't actually recognize him, but, like... Still, there's... All my army seems to be left. There's no slots open except for, the dead guy that was there before. So...
Let's see, inventory. Yeah, I see you've gotten 40 blunt axes that I can sell
Wow.
on the battlefield. Plus, other things that I can sell that are technically usable by my character, but are, you know, weaker than what I've actually got equipped already.
Makes sense.
There's a monster nest over here.
Who am I going to take on now? I'm just glad I'm not dealing with Zog. He was a little bit of a pain.
Oh, did you finally finish him off?
No, I gave up trying to kill him yesterday.
Don't you have to kill him for the game in general?
Eventually, but I don't have to do it in order right now, because I'm on his last mission. So I can do all the rest of the stuff I need to do, then I can finish off Zog when I'm a higher level.
Okay.
Because Zog's a level 55.
And you were trying to defeat him at your level?
I'm a level 48. Yeah.
So, that's like a few levels above you, and in that kind of game, that makes all the difference.
Actually, I did it a couple times without actually too much trouble, but I'm having a lot of trouble with him for some reason.
I would have given up after the second time I died.
Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
I tried 5 times to kill the Balrog before I finally did it, and he was a couple levels higher than I was supposed to be.
See, I'm not crazy.
No. The Balrog was a level 28, I was a level 17. Finally killed him. You saw the proof, I actually killed him, he's under the ice.
Yeah. Woohoo! I now have that gourmet thing where I can eat once and it heals me for 20 minutes.
That's good, actually.
Yes.
Crap. Why are you following me?
Okay, so quests. Okay, I did all those apparently.
Now I get to die. Why are you...
Hello, puppy. Do you need outside? Okay. I'm gonna stop streaming anyway. For now.